G20 Summit 2024 concluded, emphasis was laid on global challenges like hunger and poverty. The conference was held in Brazil. India took a big step, launched One Day, One Genome initiative. This initiative will help in the study of microorganisms. India created history. Test of hypersonic missile was successful. The test was done from APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. The State of the World's Children Report 2024 released, UNICEF's big warning on the condition of children. Climate change will have a serious impact on children by 2050. And scientists discovered a new species of fish. The new species was named Koima. The new species was discovered in the Western Ghats. Recently, the G20 Summit 2024 concluded with the adoption of the Rio de Janeiro Declaration. The aim of this declaration is to address major global challenges and promote strong, sustainable, and inclusive development. This year's summit was centered around the theme, Building a Just World and a Sustainable Planet. Three main priorities were focused on during the summit. These included social inclusion, the fight against hunger and poverty, sustainable development, energy transition, climate action, and reforms in global governance institutions. It is noteworthy that the summit saw the launch of a global alliance against hunger and poverty to eliminate these issues. The coalition has 148 founding members, and India is also a member. The initiative will accelerate the process of eliminating hunger and poverty and promote the Sustainable Development Goals. By 2030, this alliance will serve as an independent platform to eradicate hunger and poverty. For your information, the G20 or Group of 20 is an intergovernmental forum for international economic cooperation. It plays a vital role in shaping and strengthening global structure and governance on major international economic issues. This group includes 19 countries and 2 regional bodies, the African Union and the European Union. The G20 Summit is held annually with its presidency rotating between member countries. This year, Brazil held the G20 presidency, and Brazil has handed over the presidency of G20 to South Africa for the next year. The presidency conducts the G20 agenda for 1 year and hosts the summit. Recently, India and Japan signed a Memorandum of Understanding. The agreement was signed at the Indian Embassy in Tokyo. Under this MOU, both countries will collaborate to manufacture unicorn masts for installation on Indian Navy ships. These masts will be produced in India by Bharat Electronics Limited in cooperation with Japan. This agreement marks the first effort between the two countries in the co-development of defense equipment. Unicorn, which stands for Unified Complex Radio Antenna, is a type of mast that features an integrated communication system. It will help enhance the stealth capabilities of naval platforms. The mast will increase the stealth capacity of naval ships, and its most significant feature is that it will reduce radar signatures and help improve the ship's stealth. It is noteworthy that this initiative is being carried out under the bilateral agreement signed in 2015 for the transfer of defense equipment and technology. For your information, defense cooperation between India and Japan has strengthened considerably in recent years. The armed forces of both countries regularly conduct joint military exercises. These exercises include bilateral naval exercises such as GIMEX, Dharma Guardian, and multilateral exercises like Tarang Shakti and Malabar. Recently, the One Day, One Genome initiative was launched. This is a major initiative to showcase India's vast microbial potential. The initiative has been launched with the collaboration of the Department of Biotechnology and the Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council. Notably, the announcement of this initiative was made on 9th November 2024 during the first founding day of BRIC at the National Institute of Immunology, New Delhi. The aim of this initiative is to highlight the role of microbial species found in India in the environment, agriculture, and human health through genome sequencing. Microorganisms are vital for ecosystems, participating in biogeochemical cycles, maintaining soil fertility, and assisting in digestion and immune functions in the human body. Genome sequencing will unveil the hidden potential of microorganisms on a large scale, which will allow the identification of various important aspects through the analysis of sequencing data. This includes identifying genome-encoded capabilities for enzymes, antimicrobial resistance, and bioactive compounds. It is believed that this initiative will lead to improvements in environmental conservation, agricultural development, and health. For your information, BRIC, that is Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council, was established in 2023. It operates under the Department of Biotechnology of the Government of India. The aim of the council is to promote research, development, and innovation in the field of biotechnology. Recently, the DRDO successfully tested India's first long-range hypersonic missile. The test was conducted from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island off the eastern coast of Odisha. With this successful test, India has joined the group of countries that already possess this technology. Notably, before India, only the US, Russia, and China had this capability. The missile test involved the use of aerodynamic principles and scramjet propulsion. Additionally, the thermostructural system was also tested, which enables the missile to withstand high aerothermal environments during hypersonic flights. The separation system of the missile from the payload at hypersonic speeds was also tested. It is noteworthy that this hypersonic missile has a range of over 1500 kilometers. A hypersonic missile is one that can travel at speeds more than 5 times the speed of sound, that is Mach 5. The speed of sound is Mach 1. Speeds between Mach 1 and Mach 5 are considered supersonic. Speeds greater than Mach 5 are termed as hypersonic. Hypersonic missiles can change speed and direction at high altitudes during flight, enabling them to strike enemy targets accurately. For your information, the Defense Research and Development Organization, or DRDO, was established in 1958. It is the research and development wing of the Ministry of Defense. It aims to achieve self-reliance in defense and work towards the development of new defense technologies. Recently, scientists at IIT Bombay had developed an advanced device called AroTrack. This device will be used to monitor water pollution and detect pollutants in water. It is capable of quickly and accurately identifying harmful water pollutants like phenol and benzene. The design is cost-effective and portable, making it easy to use in various fields. The device uses a biosensing module called MOPR, which is highly sensitive to harmful pollutants like phenol. It employs protein-based biosensors to detect pollutants. The technique uses proteins found in bacteria, which can survive in highly polluted environments. These proteins are capable of identifying various aromatic pollutants in water. If an aromatic pollutant is present in the water, the protein undergoes a specific chemical reaction. During this reaction, the protein changes color. Notably, the device can identify pollutants with high accuracy even in complex and challenging environments. It is also capable of functioning effectively in water temperatures up to 50 degrees Celsius. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the first Bodoland Mahotsav in New Delhi. This 2-day festival is a major event focused on language, literature, and culture. Its objective is to maintain peace and build a vibrant Bordo society. The festival was themed Peace and Harmony for a Prosperous Bharat, and it focused on the rich culture, language, and education of the Bordo community as well as other communities from the Bodoland territorial region. More than 5,000 cultural, linguistic, and art enthusiasts from Bodoland and other regions of India attended the event. It is worth mentioning that this festival is also related to the signing of the Bordo Peace Accord in 2020 under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which celebrates the remarkable journey of reforms and resilience. The peace agreement has resolved decades of conflict and violence in Bodoland and has also steered other peace agreements in the right direction. For your information, the Bordo community is a major tribal group located in the northern part of Assam. They speak the Bodo language, which is considered one of Assam's major languages. This community is primarily found in Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh and West Bengal. The Bodo people mostly depend on agriculture and hunting. They are also very conscious of their cultural and traditional customs. The demand for Bodo land and political autonomy in Assam was raised for this community, which was later resolved under the Bodo Accord. Recently, the Government of India declared the Guru Ghasidas Tamor Pingla Tiger Reserve as the 56th Tiger Reserve of the country. This Tiger Reserve is spread across the districts of Manendragarh, Chirmiri, Bharatpur, Korba, Surajpur and Balrampur in Chhattisgarh. Its total area is 2,829.38 square kilometers. The core tiger habitat area spans 2,049.2 square kilometers and includes Guru Ghasidas National Park and the Tamor Pingla Wildlife Sanctuary. It is noteworthy that the National Tiger Conservation Authority gave the final approval for notifying the Guru Ghasidas Tamor Pingla Tiger Reserve in October 2021. Notably, this is the third largest tiger reserve in India. The reserve is contiguous with the Sanjay Dubri Tiger Reserve in Madhya Pradesh, forming a landscape complex of approximately 4,500 square kilometers. Additionally, it is also connected to the Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve in Madhya Pradesh and the Palamu Tiger Reserve in Jharkhand. This reserve is located in the Chota Nagpur and Bhagelkhand plateaus where the ecosystem provides a suitable habitat for tigers. It is worth mentioning that the Government of India launched Project Tiger in 1973 to halt the decline of tiger populations and aid in their conservation. Under this project, the number of tiger reserves in India has increased, leading to positive changes in the tiger population. The project has also ensured the protection of tigers' natural habitats. India is now home to 3/4 of the world's tiger population. Recently, the African penguin has been classified as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The main reasons for the decline in their population are food scarcity, climate change, and human activities. Sardines and anchovies are the primary food sources for penguins. The decline in these fish numbers leaves the penguins hungry, affecting their breeding capacity. Additionally, oil spills, tourism, and fishing activities damage the penguin's habitat. The African penguin is also known as the jackass penguin. Its scientific name is Spheniscus demersus. This species is found exclusively along the coast of Africa. They have an average height of 60 to 70 centimeters. Their bodies have black and white spots and they have a distinctive black band around their necks. The patterns on their feet help in identifying each penguin. Notably, these are social birds that live in large colonies. They build their nest under sandy shores, rocks and bushes. They can breed year-round. The female penguin lays 2 eggs at a time and both the male and female together incubate the eggs. Recently, a new genus of freshwater fish named Koima was discovered in the Kaveri basin of the Western Ghats. The fish of the Koima genus are small in size and live at the bottom of the water. They are used for food and ornamental purposes. These species are found in the tributaries of the Kaveri River in the Western Ghats and are endemic to the region. Previously, these fish were classified under the genus Nemachullus. However, researchers later discovered that the physical structure and genetic analysis of these fish were different from those of the Nemachullus genus, which led to the establishment of the new genus Koima. The fish of the Koima genus can be identified by their distinct color pattern. They have black spots arranged in a single line on a yellow-brown base. Their fins are transparent and there is no similar banding pattern on the back. These fish inhabit fast-flowing streams and are found near a mixture of rocks, pebbles, sand, and silt in rivers. The Western Ghats, where these fish are found, is a biodiversity hotspot located on India's western coast. It extends across the states of Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Goa, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. Notably, this region has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is known for its rich flora and fauna, with many endemic and endangered species found in the area. Recently, UNICEF, that is United Nations Children's Fund, released its report, The State of the World's Children 2024. The report warns that by 2050, the well-being of children will be at serious risk. It analyzes three key global factors: demographic changes, climate and environmental crisis, and the impacts of emerging technologies that will profoundly affect the lives of children in the coming decades. According to the report, nearly 1 billion children currently live in countries facing high climate and environmental risk. Children's developing bodies are particularly vulnerable to these threats. Air pollution can have long-term negative effects on their respiratory health and development. Rising temperatures promote the spread of diseases like malaria, dengue, and Zika. Similarly, floods contaminate water supplies, leading to waterborne diseases, which are a major cause of death among children under 5 years of age. It is noteworthy that UNICEF was founded on 11th December 1946 to provide relief to children and mothers affected by World War II. Today, it operates in over 190 countries and regions to protect children's rights and promote their well-being. UNICEF's headquarters is located in New York. The organization's mission is to improve children's health, nutrition, education, and protection. So that's all for now in this bulletin. After the news, let's take a quick look at 5 questions related to the bulletin. Questions based on today's bulletin are: first question is, consider the following statements with regard to the Group of 20, that is G20. 1. It is an intergovernmental forum for international economic cooperation. 2. It includes 18 countries, the African Union and the European Union. 3. South Africa will assume the presidency of G20 in 2025. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of these? Next question, consider the following statements with regard to the One Day One Genome initiative. 1. It was initiated by the Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council. 2. It is a key initiative showcasing India's microbial capabilities. 3. The genome sequencing of microbes will be carried out under it. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of these? Next question, consider the following statements with regard to the Bodoland Festival. 1. The 2-day festival was held in New Delhi. 2. The theme of the festival is Peace and Harmony for a Prosperous Bharat. 3. Various tribal groups from India participated in it. How many of the above statements are incorrect? Only one, only two, all three, or none of these? Next question, consider the following statements with regard to the Guru Ghasidas Tamor Pingla Tiger Reserve. 1. It was declared India's 56th Tiger Reserve. 2. This Tiger Reserve spans across the states of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. 3. It was declared a Tiger Reserve by the National Tiger Conservation Authority in 2020. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of these? Last question, consider the following statements with regard to AroTrack. 1. It is the state-of-the-art artificial satellite. 2. It will be used for monitoring air pollution. 3. It was developed by scientists from IIT Bombay. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of these? World Toilet Day was celebrated on 19th November. The objective of this day is to raise awareness about the global sanitation crisis. This year's theme is Sanitation for Peace, which highlights the need for safe toilets. According to the United Nations, 3.5 billion people lack access to safe sanitation facilities, with 419 million people defecating in the open. The Government of India launched the Our Toilet, Our Pride campaign on this World Toilet Day, which will run from 19th November to 10th December. The aim is to link sanitation with human rights. Recently, the government appointed K. Sanjay Murthy as India's new Comptroller and Auditor General. He is an IAS officer from the 1989 batch of the Himachal Pradesh cadre. Before being appointed as CAG, he served as the secretary in the Ministry of Education's Higher Education Department. K. Sanjay Murthy will replace Girish Chandra Murmu. The appointment of the CAG is made by the President of India under Article 148 of the Constitution. India recently participated in the IBTM 2024 held in Barcelona from 19th November. The aim of this event was to present the country as a major destination for conferences and events. The theme of this three-day event was People, Power and Potential. The Ministry of Tourism, along with key centers such as the Hyderabad and Jaipur Convention Centers, participated in this event. IBTM, that is Incentives, Business, Travel and Meetings, is a major global exhibition dedicated to the MICE, that is Meetings, Incentives, Conferences, Exhibitions industry. Recently, Spanish tennis legend Rafael Nadal announced his retirement from professional tennis. He concluded his 20-year career with a loss to Botic van de Zandschulp of Netherlands in the 2024 Davis Cup with a score of 6-4, 6-4. On this occasion, players like Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic and Serena Williams sent video messages expressing their respect for Nadal. Nadal won 22 Grand Slam titles during his career, including 14 French Opens. Recently, the Indira Gandhi Peace, Disarmament and Development Prize for 2023 was awarded to two prominent individuals. Ali Abu Awad, a well-known Palestinian peace activist, was honored for his efforts to find a peaceful solution to the ongoing Middle Eastern conflict. Daniel Barenboim, the renowned classical pianist from Argentina, received the award for his efforts to promote harmony and peace in West Asia through the use of music. The award, established in 1986 by the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, includes a certificate and a cash prize of Rs 25 lakh. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Nigeria, marking the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Nigeria in 17 years. During his visit, he was honored with Nigeria's second highest national honor, the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. He is the second foreign dignitary to receive this honor, with Queen Elizabeth being the only other foreign recipient in 1969. During the visit, both countries agreed to work together to meet the development aspirations of the Global South. Recently, more than 10 lakh senior citizens have enrolled for the newly launched Ayushman Vay Vandana card. This scheme, which began in October 2024, is part of the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. It aims to provide free healthcare services to senior citizens aged 70 and above. Among the beneficiaries, around 4 lakh are women. Recently, researchers revealed the transmission of pathogens between managed honeybees and wild pollinators, a process called pathogen spillover and spillback. Honeybees are often reservoirs of viruses that can infect wild pollinator species, posing a threat to the broader pollinator community. Pollinators like bees, butterflies, birds, and bats play a crucial role in plant reproduction by transferring pollen from one plant to another, facilitating genetic transfer among floral species. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.